Hello, I'm Tom and I'm from Gear for Music and I'm here today with Dr. Chris from Casio. We're going to have a look today at the Casio Music Space app. So Chris, can you just give us a bit of information about the app and why we would use it?
So the Casio Music Space app can be used with our pianos or our keyboards. And if you've got a piano, you'll find that the app will help you to change the settings. You can use it to view music. So any digital scores you've got, you can use the app to see them. And you can also learn new pieces of music. You can learn new songs. And you can also, if you've got a keyboard, that's really where the Music Space app works really well. And it's teaching you how to play from scratch. Now, I know you're a musician, but
Yes.
I know you've not played keyboard before. So I thought we would put it to a test.
Fantastic. So where do we start?
Right, okay, so here we are at the main screen. So what I'd like you to do is choose piano roll, first of all. There you go. And we've got a list there of all the different songs. Now, in actual fact, there are hundreds of exercises and songs to learn to play, from beginning level right the way up, if you want to Chopin, Beethoven, and that sort of thing.
I can see a lot of my favourite piano pieces on here, so I know they'll be a bit beyond me as a starter, but it does show the sort of the scope of the app, doesn't it?
Absolutely. So as we've got a CTS 300 with us today. So let's choose keyboard first of all. And I'm just going to get you to learn the first one on the list, which is Lightly Roll.
That's a wise place to start.
There you go. Press OK.
And then OK.
It's going to load all the song for you. OK. So, OK, press play. Let's have a listen to the song.
So if I pause that there, that is a little bit quick.
That's a little bit quick.
So I can see that there's both hands there as well. So thinking, I've got that hand.
Yep.
So is there anything I can do to maybe sort of get to grips with it a bit more first?
We can certainly make it a lot easier. And if you've ever seen any tutorials on YouTube about how to learn songs, with the bars coming down the screen, that's a very popular format. So it's something that everyone can get used to. You don't have to read music to get going. So, if you go into the settings screen for me, that's it. Okay. Now, we're going to slow it down first of all. So if you'd like to just go to the tempo, that's it, and just take it down a bit. There we go.
I do it to there, just a random number that I've got it to.
Okay, and we're going to take away the left hand. So just take the left hand off. Good. And I can also make it so that the app will wait for you to play the right note. Okay.
Might be a good idea.
So that's called step lesson 2. So just choose that for me.
2.
And then
close.
Yeah, close that. Okay.
Now if I scroll that back to the beginning. So So I've stopped there and it's still waiting for me. So if I press the wrong note, what does that do?
It won't carry.
It won't do anything.
No.
So I've got to play. Oh, wrong note. There we go. Oh, got to the end. There we go, just doing the outro. There we go.
And that's it. There you go. And of course, what you can do then is you can get the app to give you a score. So you would have got a fairly high score at that, I think.
That's all right.
But lots of different songs to learn. Of course, we're using an iPad and we've got a standard USB cable there. So that's really all you need to get going.
So as you can see, we've swapped over. So thank you very much for that lesson there, Chris. But I thought it'd be best to get you back in the driving seat, just sort of talk through a few other features of the app, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course. So if you were to use this app with a piano, then you could use the piano remote controller. And what that does is it enables you to use your app to control all the features inside the piano. So changing all the settings that you'd normally have to press the buttons for, you can actually do it live on the app, which is really, really useful. We've got something called Live Concert Simulator, and this is a bit interesting because what this does is take any song that's actually on your iPad, and you can play along to it with some other special effects. So here I've got this picture of a map, and the idea is that you can put your music in different settings. So if you wanted to maybe go to a concert hall, we can actually put any song that you've got on your iPad into a concert hall. And the idea is that you can give it a bit more echo if you want to. You can even include sound effects like people clapping, so you can give yourself applause when you.
I think I need that after my lesson.
So that's, it's a bit of fun, but it's quite nice to do. Music Player is similar, but Music Player, what that does is, again, you can access any song that you have on your iPad, and you choose the song that you like, and you can manipulate it. So you can change the key of the music. Again, if you're playing along to something, but you want it in an easier key, you can remove some of the vocals if it's a song and just play along to it, make it instrumental. That's a really nice little feature to have. And lastly, we've got the score viewer, which we mentioned earlier. And that is where you can view the music of any of the included pieces. Or if you've got your own music that you've got as a standard PDF file, you can use the app to view it. And the nice thing about this as well is that, again, if you're on a piano, you can use the piano pedals to turn the page wirelessly.
Fantastic. So one of my favourites there, the Nocturne. Fantastic. So thank you for giving us a bit more information about the app and how we can actually use that to help on our piano journey. So if you've liked watching the video, please click like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you, Dr. Chris.
You're welcome.